觀眾，你哋好，歡迎收睇11月18號嘅新聞報導。省長金寶爾喺宣布辭職之前，曾經喺電視演說中承諾，明年起減低入息稅15%。
而省府尋日傍晚喺宣布暫停減稅措施之後，自由黨再次遭到抨擊，但係財政廳長韓士新就對此作出辯護。陳漢生嘅報導。
省財政廳長韓士新指出，暫停減稅對之後接任嘅省長有利。
Well, what Cabinet decided today is that we have to leave the maximum flexibility for a new leader and new premier of the province. And I think while the tax measure was clearly one that was well received by the public, it is also, I think, something that would restrict the flexibility that the next premier may wish to see.
省新民主黨黨領接加路就認為一連串嘅事件顯示省自由黨內部一片混亂，省府想通過減稅嚟收買民心嘅方法並唔奏效。
It was a bribe. It was a bribe to try and buy British Columbians votes. And you know, the people of this province saw through it. They saw that it was simply a desperate premier and a desperate BC Liberal Party trying to buy their votes. It didn't work then, and it's not going to work now.
加拿大納稅人聯盟就暫停減稅措施表示失望同震驚，認為令到納稅人可以支配嘅收入減少。
This government should remember how it got elected in the first place, how it got re-elected and re-elected again. It was on the principles of leaving money in the hands and the pockets of taxpayers.
時事評論員 Bill Bennett 就認為，省長當初不負責任咁宣布減少入息稅嘅決定，就係一個錯誤。
Rightly, the government looked at it and said, "We can't afford this." Or if it's going to be done, why would you give the credit to Premier Campbell when he's going to be out the door? It really should be the new leader to decide. So they're doing the right thing after allowing the Premier to do the wrong thing.
有市民就認為省府做事一意孤行，
覺得佢亂嚟咯，嗰個政府中意做乜嘢就做乜，都唔會顧下啲市民咁嘅樣咯。
即係七二反二，肯定就係唔係話納稅人啊，即係正常人都唔舒服。
亦都有市民並唔感到意外。
It's always been like that. False promises. It's all you ever get from the government. And if they want to change their minds, they just change it. Nothing we can do about it.
新時麗電視記者陳漢生報導。
卑詩省前能源廳長貝內德尋日喺被逐出內閣之後，對省長金寶爾嘅口頭真攻擊。金寶爾今日作出咗回應，佢指貝內德嘅言論並非事實，而多位嘅內閣廳長亦都為金寶爾辯護。林偉森報導。
貝內德尋日被逐出內閣後，大罵省長金寶爾。
He's lost the public entirely. Now, I just don't think the public of BC have any respect left for the Premier of the province, and he should just leave.
We're all free to make choices, and if Mr. Bennett was as concerned as he alleges today, then he probably should have made a choice some time ago to leave the cabinet.
You have almost a battered wife syndrome inside our caucus today, inside our cabinet. It's really sad, and all the man has to do to give the BC Liberal Party a chance to renew itself is to leave. That's all he has to do.
Bill Bennett has made comments that actually underestimates the impact of issues like domestic abuse on women across this province. That is outrageous. And, you know, if Bill has made reference to domestic abuse or any type of domestic violence in that way, he should actually be ashamed of himself.
貝內德仲提及喺佢第一任省議員期間，一次與金寶爾因意見不合出現延遲交鋒時嘅情況。
I thought the caucus retreat was not very effective. And he got so angry with me that he got in my face. He was so angry he actually spit in my face. He's not a nice man. He's not a nice man.
I mean, that is just ridiculous. I can tell you I have had some very, very strong disagreements with the Premier over the years. He has never spat on me. He has never, well, he's probably yelled at me. We've yelled at back and forth. But, you know, that's the way Cabinet works. You have very heated disagreements.
對於貝內德嘅言論，省長金寶爾今日亦作出回應。
Well, you know, it's hard to respond to something like that. I think that Bill discovered that his cabinet colleagues had no confidence in him. He left cabinet, and I replaced him. I think that we see a man who's lashing out at people, and he's making up stories as he goes along. So it's too bad. I think it doesn't help anyone in public life when we hear those sorts of comments coming from someone, and I think they're simply untrue.
新時代電視林慧珊報導。